What's up, YouTubers and YouTubettes? So today I'm going to be making an electromagnet out of a MOT. And so I'm going to be using a grinder to cut the MOT. And to me, a grinder is the most dangerous power tool out of pretty much all of the power tools. I've seen more bad stuff happen with one of them than pretty much any tool. A skill saw is probably second most dangerous. And so to give you guys a little bit of stuff that's happened to me, I've had to have my eyes drilled out a couple times. I mean, obviously I have eyeballs in my head, but so when you get metal stuck in your eye, that you go to the eye doctor and they put a goop in your eye to numb it, and then they physically drill out the metal slivers or whatever material you've got in your eye. I mean, it gets drilled out. The last time I went, I had 9 pieces drilled out, and I only went for one thing that I knew of. And so I can't stress enough how important having safety goggles and glasses and gloves are when using a grinder. So, I mean, you really got to use safety equipment with this power tool. And so, anyways, let's get to the project. Alright, so here's my MOT. You can see the stats, which are pretty much irrelevant. But, so anyways, I'm going to cut these 2 coils out, and then I'm going to take the secondary and move it up here, which will be the primary. And so this little piece of plastic is a rubber rather, is about where I want to cut it for this thing's depth. It's still going to be a little bit long for that, but that'll work. And so on here I've got a metal cutoff wheel, which you can see it's a nice thin one. It's a little oversized, but I personally like the oversized one. And you can see I'm not using the safety guard. Again, a big no-no with these. These things are very dangerous, but I find myself to be a skilled professional with these. Don't do what I'm doing as far as with the grinder goes. So anyways, I'm going to cut it here on both sides, and then I'm going to pop these both out. This one here, I'm going to not damage pulling it out, and then these two, little one and then this one, I don't care if they get damaged or not. But yeah, so anyways, I'm going to cut this out and I'll be back. Alright, so I've got it separated, and here's the iron core. So as you see, I ended up still cutting the welds enough so I could separate them, and then these are all little pieces because I had to cut down the middle, so these would just sit like right here or whatever. And so now this guy's gonna go on here like so, except I'm gonna put the little paper insert on the side too to help protect it. Whoops. And that gets us real close to about done. So I'll put the paper in here, and then I'll probably hot glue it in. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so what I did was I took the shunt out, and so I put this little shunt back in minus a couple of the pieces, so that way there's these 4 pieces here to help protect the copper windings, and then so it's flush across here still also, and then I super glued or hot glued it in so that way the coil can't move forward or backward or side to side or any, and I put it all over the coil again to add a protective barrier layer. I mean, because this thing's gonna get abused. And and to show you how it works, I mean, I'm gonna put like a little on-off switch on here, but I'm gonna put a handle and the thumb button, so that way you push it on, it'll be off, and you let go, it'll turn itself off. Pretty neat, though. I mean, one of these, they can hold maybe near 1,000 pounds. I mean, they can hold a lot of weight, depending on how much power you put in them. The more power, the more it'll pick up. And so, just be cognitive of that, and then use good wires or whatever to hook up to it. And that should be all you need to know about how to do one of these. Please like and comment, guys. Till next time.